This is Unit 4, and this video we will discuss about programming in C++. We will discuss about different conditional statements, also known as decision control statements, that are the if statement, nested if statement, switch case, and the loops. We have while loop, do while loop, and the for loop. In this video we will discuss just if statement and the nested if statement and the if else statement. If else statement, this is the most popular and the simple statement used in C++. In this statement we check the condition. If the condition is true, then the if part of the statement is executed. If the condition is false, then the else part of the condition is executed. You can see here we have the syntax for the if else statement. If condition is true, then we will print this statement. Else, if the condition is false, then we will print the else part of the statement. This is the flow diagram. Here we will test the condition. If it is true, then the block of if statement is executed and the next statement, and we will stop the program. If it is false, then we will execute the else part of the if statement. Let's see with an example. Here we have a program for the odd and even number, where we will find out the number entered by the user is even or odd. First, here we take an variable, that is number, to store the value that the user will enter. So next we ask the user to enter any number. We store the value in the number, that is the variable. Then we applied here if else statement. If the number is divided by the number entered by the user, it is divided by 2 and the remainder is equal to 0, then this statement will be printed, that is the number is even. Else, if the condition here it is not true, then the else part of the if else statement will be executed. Let's see with this. Here we entered number 16. As we know, this is an even number. Here we will check number is 16. Is 16 divided by 2? Yes, and the remainder is equal to 0. Condition is here true, then we will print this part. The compiler will print that the number is even. Now let's check for odd number. Here user entered the odd number. Then in the if condition we will check. We will divide the number by 5 and we can see the remainder is 1. That is, condition is false. Then we will jump to the else part of the if else statement and we will print this statement to the user that the number is odd. So this is about if else statement. If condition is true, then we will print the if part. If the condition is false, then we will print the else part. Next is nested if statement. It is similar to if else statement, but in this case what we can do, we can write the if else statement in the if part and in the else part of the if else statement. It is nothing but just the if else statement. Here you can see this is if else statement, and inside the if block we again type here the if else statement, and in the else part again we call the if else statement. Let's understand with an example. Here you can see we have a program to calculate the grid test of the 3 numbers using nested if statement. Here we ask the user to enter any 3 numbers. We take integer type, data type, and we take 3 variables to store the values. We ask the user to ask the 3 numbers. Here you can see we take the 3 variables to store these values. Now first we applied here if statement. Here we check the value of A with B. We are using here comparison operator or the relational operator, this one. We will check the value of A with C. Here you can see if A is greater than B and the condition is true, then we will jump to this. Then we will check, we are comparing now here A with C. First we compare A with B. If the condition is true, then we will compare A with C, and then if this condition is true, then if part will be executed. If this condition is false, then the else part will be executed. If here this condition is false, then we will jump to the else part. Now here in the else part again we will check B and C. We will compare whether B is greater or C is greater. If condition is true, then we will print this statement. If condition is false, then the else part will be executed. So Here you can see we entered 3 numbers, 52, 20 and 63. Okay, here the value of A is 52, B is 20, C is 63. First we will check value of A is 52 is greater than 20. Yes, condition is true. Then we will jump to here. Now we will compare A with C. Now the value of A is 52 and value of C is 63. Here the condition is false. You can see here condition is false. So we will print the executed this part that C is greater, that is 63. You can see here C, that is 63, is greater. So same we did for all the numbers, and we entered 3 numbers and we compare them. If condition is true, then the if part is executed, and if the condition is false, then we will execute the else part of the statement. That's all about the conditional statements. In the next video we will discuss about the loops, do loop, do while loop and the for loop. If you have any question, you can comment below, and the notes are given below in the description box.